Hi guys, it's me, Andrea. I will show you today ATCs I make, and this is a swap I do with Almut Ollson. She is having a channel and is on Facebook as well. I will put some links down into my description box. What I wanted to do is I wanted to try to work with Yupo and alcohol inks, but first I have to put my piece of Yupo here. That's a fold sheet onto something more sturdy, because it's really thin. It's like paper, normal copy paper, that thin, and that's why I glued it onto some cardboard. Here I cut it to size into ATCs, and I'm making 9 of it. I'm not using them all for the ATCs, but I make 9. So, and here I prepare everything. I like to work with the alcohol here with the syringe, because I can control the drops much better, because out of the bottles you always have these big drops, and I sometimes want to have really tiny little drops. So get all my colors out I want to have, and the lane above here is in reds, red, pink, and so on, and that blues and greens, and on the bottom is orange and yellows and green. I sped this up really a lot, because otherwise it would take far too much time, and you can see the process much better of the spreading out, and I like to use it in this way, and then use it for my art, incorporate it into something. What I do is I put some alcohol inks down, and then little drops of alcohol into them, and that makes the circles again, and so on. It is quite a nice process. I really like that. And then I got it. Some of them, you can see that were so full of alcohol it didn't vaporize, and so I got the puddle out. So, and then I got the idea. I wanted to have a contrast, so I got the idea to put some black on it. Luckily, I didn't put it on all the cards, and I thought about that. Come on, don't ruin them all. It is difficult. I should have taken much less or little. It is far too much black. A tiny bit of black would have been absolutely enough. But you can see the top right there. I will use that one later, because I can see shapes in it, so that's quite funny. And I will tell you about that now, what I do when I have this shape thing, Okay, sometimes it happens that you get these shapes where you can see stuff in, or it's me, I'm sometimes weird what I can see in wash-up pages or blobs. And here I can see, even, it's really a gift, I can see 2 different things in here. And I think that will be definitely one of my whimsical ones for the exchange in the ATC, Studio ATC, and I'm swapping with Almut this one. And what I did is, or that's what I often do, I use this foil or acetate, and I try to get this shape in. I can see, this is the first one I see. It's this weird fantasy animal from behind, and this little arms here, and weird nose and weird hair. But then I can see this little elk, and climbing up, wait, I have to line it up, climbing up this hill, thinking it's a mountain goat. It has some sort of what we call profile neurosis because of his short antlers, so needs to do something special. And I think I will go for the little elk. And it's very helpful when you have a piece of whatever it is, a wash-up page or a drop page, or even here with this alcohol ink, when they're spudding out, and You know, you can see different shapes in there. Go and get this acetate, put it on top, and you can draw in it without ruin your original piece by trying something. It's always a good tip, I think. So I will go for this little guy here. Okay, as I said, I'm going for this little elk, and I draw it down here with white because it will be the best contrast with the alcohol inks and the black, of course. And I'm not doing more to it. I think it stands for itself, and with this beautiful background, bit of etching here with black, of course. And I'm writing down the title, and the title is in German. It's Gipfelstürmer. I don't know, you know, I had to look up for that. I don't know if that's the right summitier. So that's what we call someone who is storming up to the top of the hill. And yeah, that's, I don't know if you know that word. So, but now I will show you the second ATC. So we are swapping 2 cards, and I'm using my turquoise here and the Prussian blue. Use my stencil and remove paint through the stencil, but it was still too dark for me. I dabbed with my baby wipe over it, and I go back with my stencil, and then I have it the way I wanted it, so a bit muted and more into the background. So these are the stems I have from designed by Rin, and I will definitely use the corals, but not the solid ones, the open ones I've chosen, and some of the silhouette fish, these swamps, you know. So I will put these ones down on the bottom left and right, not too much because I need to have space for my focal images. And my focal images will be fishes. But first I will put the silhouettes down. These are 2 of them, and I use a cobalt blue, this archival ink, to stay into the same tone, you know. They didn't, or I didn't want to have them that obvious. So now I'm drawing, but you can't see it at the moment with my pencil. When I start with the black one, you will see what it is. Yeah, whimsical fishes. Theme is whimsical, so I stay in the whimsical theme. It is something I saw somewhere, and I can't remember actually where I saw that. I found them quite funny. Very simple to draw down, and yeah, that's what I do here with my Pick pen. It is, of course, difficult with the background. The background is pretty dark. It is, that's the problem. But here I go in with my Intense in blue to give them or make them more solid. I didn't want to fill them in completely, so what I do then, I use or I get the paint from the tip of the Derwent Intense pencil, and it's much better to control for me, and I will leave it like that, a bit darker shading here and there, but at the end of the day I want to leave them like that. And I really like that the background shines through a bit. So I had to go over the eyes and put some white in, so that's why I have to go back into with the black to give them pupils again, of course. And I lost the lines by going over with the white, so I put them in again, fiddling a bit here and there, a few lines here under the eyes, and make some lines a bit bigger, a bit more visible. Yeah, just fiddling as usual. But that's half the fun, isn't it? So okay. And the corals, I go in with white. I wanted to have them white, you know, to let them stand out more and have a bit more contrast. The ATC itself is pretty much dark blues, light blues. It's blues, pretty much blues. So I think it needed a bit of contrast, and the white comes really good. have here a bit of my white pit pen on the crafting mat, scribbled down, and take it with my water tank brush to put a bit of highlights, not a lot, but some here and there. And again, bit of, oh, that's my gel pen. I wanted to have the flippers in a bit of a, yeah, glittery. They should glitter a bit. You can see that here. Bit of shading around them, again with a pit pen scribbled on my craft mat, a dark one. I take it up with my water tank brush and put it on. Better to control that way. And yeah, and a bit of shading here on the ground, of course, and between the corals as well. But I think that's basically it. I'm not doing a lot more. I think oh, my bubbles, yes, I thought a bit of more white wouldn't be bad, so I have this bubble stamp and I stamp it down and then go in with my Posca pen in white. Wasn't enough. I wanted to have some down here as well. Do the same, and I think that makes it complete. And that's it. A bit of action here with black pen, and now the close-ups coming. That's it. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you had fun watching it. I had a lot of fun making them. So if you like it, please give me a thumbs up. That would be fantastic. And leave even a comment if you like. And you will see some pictures coming up. And there will be some, or one picture. I made another alcohol ink card with one of these shapes I saw in. So have a look at that. It looks familiar to me. I can't remember where I saw something like that. It's an alien type. So to me it looks pretty familiar. So I don't know, but that's what I saw in there. So have a lot of fun, guys. I hope I will see you soon with my next project. Bye for now. Have a fantastic time.